Good day. In this video lesson presentation we are going to review and discuss what you were tasked to do last week. You were given an assignment by your teacher to read about Unit 3, titled Dancing for Physical Fitness. Here are our class program in this video lesson presentation. Unit 3, Dancing for Fitness, and Lesson 9, Dance, and I. Then, we are going to discuss new topic and assignment for your PE third quarter. So, let's begin. Hi. I'm Michael, and I'm here to guide you throughout this video lesson presentation. Last week you were tasked to read the introduction in arts titled, Unit 3, Dancing for Fitness. Let us read it again. Introduction. With this unit, you will begin engaging in different dance activities that are intended to improve your physical fitness. At this point in time, you are already aware of the different types of activities you need to participate in order to improve your fitness levels. Your continuous participation in the different health-enhancing activities in this unit will surely help you to further improve your current level of fitness. Moreover, you will demonstrate understanding of participation and assessment of physical fitness through dancing. Dancing is a very good physical activity that helps in improving various fitness components like endurance, strength, flexibility, coordination, balance, power and speed. It is a good form of exercise that provides not just health benefits but social benefits as well. Now, let us answer these guide questions about you have read. Number 1. What physical fitness activity introduced? Number 2. What are the fitness component that can be improved through dancing? And number 3. What are the benefits of dancing? Number 1. Answer. The physical fitness activity introduced is dancing. Number 2. Answer. The fitness component that can be improved through dancing are endurance, strength, flexibility, coordination, balance, power and speed. And number 3. Answer. The benefits of dancing provides health and social benefits. Now, let us tackle lesson number 9, titled, Dance and I, but let us read first and then answer the guide questions later. Which among the dances shown in the pictures have you learned and danced before? What was your experience in that particular dance form? How often do you engage in that dance activity? There are many possible reasons why people dance. It can be for socialization, education, entertainment, or exercise. Dance is a physical behavior. The head, body, and limbs move through space, stretching, flexing, turning, contracting and releasing, leaping, rising, falling, and gesturing. Dance as a form of physical activity helps the body and the brain become healthy. Dancing is fun and sociable way to exercise. This lesson will reacquaint you to the Philippine Physical Activity Pyramid. You will use this to determine the importance of dancing as an effective physical activity and how often one should engage in it to attain physical fitness. Now, let us answer these questions. Number 1. According to what you have read, what is dance? And number 2. You were asked to list at least 4 reasons why people dance. The answer to these questions can be found on what you have read. Number 1. Answer. Dance is a physical behavior. The head, body, and limbs move through space, stretching, flexing, turning, contracting and releasing, leaping, rising, falling, and gesturing. Number 2. Here are the only acceptable answers for socialization, for education, for entertainment and for exercise. Now, we are done discussing the introduction for dance for physical fitness and lesson 9, Dance. Next will be the introduction of new topics and assignment in your PE 6, third quarter. Study the Philippine Physical Activity Pyramid that you already have in your notebook. Identify what part in the pyramid describes your experience in dance. Answer the questions below in your notebook. Please copy and answer the questions. Number 1. Why do you need to study the Philippine Physical Activity Pyramid? Number 2. On which part of the pyramid describes your participation in dance? Number 3. According to the pyramid, how many times a week should you participate in dancing? Number 4. How much time should be devoted to the activity? And number 5. In your current status now, do you think you are following the recommendation of the Physical Activity Pyramid Guide? Explain your answer. Please pause the video to copy the questions. In the next slide, a review of the Philippine Physical Activity Pyramid will be presented. You can get your answers here if you listen and read carefully. Looking back to the previous lessons, the Philippine Physical Activity Pyramid is an important tool to understand your daily participation in physical activities. Like the games and sports, dance is also an important physical activity that you can engage in. Take a look at the Philippine Physical Activity Pyramid once again. What is the recommended frequency for dancing? At least how much time should be allotted for dancing? According to the Philippine Physical Activity Pyramid, one should engage in dancing regularly, or at least 4 to 6 times for 30 to 45 minutes at a time or longer. This does not mean dancing non-stop for that long. This can be broken to 3 10 to 15-minute rounds with 5-minute breaks in between. Dancing should be a day-to-day activity, which should be done regularly and habitually because it helps improve metabolic efficiency. Metabolic efficiency refers to the body's ability to utilize more fat as fuel during exercise or workout. Like many other physical activities, dancing as a form of physical activity or exercise is valuable for both the mind and the body. Active participation in dancing is a better way of exercising because of the different advantages like fitness, social interaction, and intellectual stimulation. With active participation in dancing, one can find that dancing can strengthen the bones and muscles without harming joints and improve posture, balance, and flexibility. Dancing is also a way of building confidence, self-esteem, and stamina. The social benefits of dancing include meeting new people, developing relationships, and having a good time. Now, we are done discussing the introduction for dance for physical fitness and lesson 9, dance. Next will be the introduction of new topics and assignment in your P6, third quarter. Before we begin, please copy this diagram in your notebook. Your teacher will ask you to submit a copy of this lecture note in Edmodo Dropbox. So, please do as indicated. Let us read first the introduction and the basic concept of folk dance. Folk dancing is considered the oldest form of dance and one of the earliest forms of communication. Dance is the expression of oneself through rhythmic movement. Folk dance, which is also the expression oneself, is an expression through patterned movements. Folk dance, which may be defined as the traditional dance of given country which evolved naturally and spontaneously with everyday activities such as occupations, customs, festivals, rituals, and innumerable themes common to all people everywhere. Genuine folk dances are handed down from generation to generation and are danced by everyday folk of all ages. They are more or less fixed in their pattern, but may differ in various areas of provinces. Are folk dances as part of special rituals and special celebrations. Today, regular participation in folk dancing can result to fitness improvement. Here are your lecture notes that you must write in your notebook. Please take time to read and listen. The Philippine folk and ethnic dances can be grouped according to the following. Dances of the Cordillera groups. These dances originated from ethnolinguistic group collectively known as Babakiag, Bontoc, Ifugao, Benguet, Apayao, Kalinga, Itnig, Ilongit, and Gadang. Each of these groups have their own unique customs and traditions reflected in their dances. Most of the dances are reflections of daily living. They use metal gongs called ganzav and other percussive instruments to accompany their dances during rituals, festivities, and other social gathering. Western influence dances, these dances that originated from Western cultures and passed on to the Philippines. Spain, France, and other European countries have strong influences on certain dances such as the jota, vals, habanera, escadas, mazurka, paseo, marcha, and paso doble. These were adopted and adapted to the tastes and needs of a colonial society and conditions of a tropical archipelago. Dances of Muslim groups. These are beautiful dances among the Maranao, Maguindanao, Tausig, Yakan Java Mapan, and Bajau. The dances performed by these groups commonly depict warfare, courtship, and thanksgiving. One feature of their dances are influenced by people from Malaysia and Indonesia due to their geographical proximity. Dances of the ethnic groups living in the different locations, are untouched and have never been influenced by the Westerners. These includes the Bukidnon, Bagobo, Manobo, Taboli, Tagabili, Tagbanua, Mansaka, Mandaya, Blan, Tagakalo and Tirare. These ethnic groups believe in shamans or spirits which are primarily reflected in most of their danced of the countryside. These are dances that typically characterize the nature and kind of work of the people. These are commonly performed by ordinary groups of people depicting daily acts. Dances are light and more informal. That will be all in this video lesson presentation. Make sure to do all the assignments given to you by your teacher. Thank you and see you soon in the next video lesson.